Hi crafty friends, Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with a layout for the Traci Reed design team, and this is a YouTube hop for our team, so be sure to check out the description box below to see links to all those that are participating in today's hop. So let's get to it. This is the photo I want to scrapbook, and this is my daughter Tatum laying by the pool just a few days ago. And this new collection from Traci Reed called Poolside is so perfect for all of your pool photos. Look at this giant title. So in her collection, she's got a whole bunch of these big titles, and I just love them. So I have my ruler here. I think this is about 10 inches. I just printed it as it was, and I think it's so cool. So this one says Poolside. I also print out another title, and this one says Chill Vibes. And I don't know what I'm going to use on today's layout yet, so I just printed a bunch of items. This is the 8.5 by 11 paper, and I print this borderless. So we've got some beach balls. The first one was just a bunch of colors. This one has some cute bathing suits and some sunglasses and hats. I really like this pink plaid, and then we've got a wave paper. So in my stack and sort tray, I have some more items that I printed, and these are the 3x4 cards. And I love to print these, to use these on my layouts, to either use a die to cut them out or just use them as is. But there's so many things you can do, and I like to print it this way is I'm not using a lot of paper. And this allows me to go ahead and see all of the prints that are included in the collection. So I can decide which one I want to print a full sheet of paper for, if that makes sense. So, and then I wanted to show you, paper really does make a difference. So the paper on the left is just regular printer paper, but then the paper on the right is a higher quality paper. And so I didn't print all of these on my high quality paper, but there was a couple sheets mixed in my printing tray that had the higher quality paper. I think it's called presentation paper. And I was just showing that it does make a difference if you're concerned about the quality of how the ink sits on the paper. So here I've just got a few more of these to flip through. So on the 3x4 cards, it prints in both directions. So you'll have both a vertical print and then a horizontal, which is nice. So here is all of those cards. And then I printed out stickers. Now there are 3 sticker sheets, and I only printed out one of the sticker sheets, but I thought this one with the cute little lounge chair was perfect. We've got some floaties. We've got a little flamingo. Is that a flamingo? Some pool noodles, beach balls, florals. So super cute stuff. I don't know what I'll use, but I went ahead and print these out. And all you do is you print them on your printer, drag them into Cricut Design Space, and choose the print and cut feature. And it cuts them all out. So quick and so easy. All right, I decided I want to use a cut file. So this is a cut file. It's called the Splash Wreath Outline Cut File. And this is from Allison Davis over at Scrapbook Generation. And since I have this pool photo and this poolside collection, I thought it would be perfect for today's layout. So I just want to get a feel for how this is going to look. I printed my photo 3x5. And I think that's going to sit nicely in the center. And then I've got this huge giant title. Remember, it's 10 inches wide. And I think that's going to look cute within my splashes coming out all around the edges. Now I'm going to back my cut file manually. So I'm going to take a piece of these splashes and I'm going to flip it upside down and see if it's going to fit on these 3x4 cards. And let me just see. Oh my gosh, it is. That is perfect. So I can back this cut file with all of these pieces. So I'm using my pencil here. I flipped the watermark over and I'm just tracing it on the back. And now I'll find a pair of scissors here and I will just fussy cut this out. So when I cut these out to back of cut file, I like to trim just a little bit, maybe like 1/4 of an inch around the outside of the pencil line. So I will just get this one cut out And then let me go ahead and place it in the wave and see how I like it. Oh, that's super cute. I guess it's a splash, not a wave. And let me see here what other ones I want to use. This would be cute to use the flip-flops. I like that one. So let me go ahead, write number 2 on it. Flip this over. Now I got to make sure, let me make sure it's going to be the right direction. Okay, it is. And then I'll trace this and I will get this put in. So off camera, I went ahead and cut that one out, and I got that one now in the cut file. And then I'm thinking maybe, let's see, which one's gonna look cute here. They're all so cute, but I think I like the beach balls and the swimsuits. So let me try those. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. And then off camera, you'll see I've fast forwarded a little bit and I have most of my pieces in. I've got one more to do, and I was deciding beside this rainbow over here. And then I decide against the rainbow, and I want to go with that corally color, orangey coral color. And that's because the pool noodle in the title Poolside has that color. All right, and then for the center, I did the same thing. I backed the piece, I traced the piece that was in the center of the cut file. And so I think I want to put that with the green at the top. So I've got all of my splashes already backed on here. And now I just need to glue in this back piece to complete this little splash wreath outline. So I'm going to use some Nuvo Deluxe glue here. This is in my glue press, and I'll just push this into place, and then we will have this ready to go. Make sure I got glue all off my fingers. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this so much. I love it. Okay, so let me bring back in my photo and see how that's gonna look on here. Now I do print all of my photos at home. I use the Epson PictureMate 400, and that way I can size them to whatever size I need, and then I load the 4x6 photo paper in that printer. So this is 3x5, and then I trimmed just a little bit of, I left a little bit of white border on it as well. All right, so let me get this positioned, and then I want to put the Poolside title on here. I don't want to cover up a bunch of my photo, but I think I can cover up the little edge. And yeah, I like that. That's going to look super cute. So let me grab some adhesive, and I'm going to go ahead and get this stuck down. So I'm just going to use some tape runner here on the photo. And then for the Poolside, I do want to pop this up on some craft foam. And I just use craft foam that I pick up at either my local craft store or I order it on Amazon. I've done both. So I went ahead off camera and added the foam to the back. And now I just need to position this title. I want a little bit of each of the splashes to show because I like all those pattern papers. All right, so the Poolside is in place, and now the little piece of ephemera that I definitely wanted, I'm going to put in here in this upper right-hand corner. And that's the little pool chair with the umbrella, which is so perfect. It's so cute. And now I think I want to have another embellishment cluster to the bottom right of the Poolside title. And I'm thinking maybe these florals would look cute. I like that. So I want to go ahead and get this glued down. Now I'm just going to glue this down flush to the page with some tape runner. So let me tuck this under here. And I like the way this is looking. And then let me flip through some of these other pieces. I like this little piece. I think it would look super cute down here, and I like how it draws more pink. But there's also a little bathing suit, so let me try it. Here's the little bottoms. Let me find the top here. I know I printed it. I remember seeing it, so let me just find it. Here's the little swimsuit. And I love the swimsuit, but I just don't think that looks right in this space. It would need something else. So I think I am going to put this little guy here. That that's cute. And I do want to use some craft foam, so before I glue that down, I will use craft foam. Off camera, I found this cute little beach umbrella, and since I have 2 umbrellas already on the page, I decided to add a third. Embellishments in a triangle are visually pleasing, or in thirds, so I've got 3 of those. And then now with adding this little piece down here, I feel like I kind of have something on each of the little pieces of the waves, so I think that that evens it out. So I'm adding some craft foam to the back, and I'll just stick this little guy down here. And oh my gosh, I love it. Now, I was debating, I kind of feel like it needs a border. So I've already got this glued down. So what I'm going to do is take a 1/4 inch off each of the side, or a 1/4 inch off the top and the bottom, and then a 1/2 inch off the right side. And I think that that's still going to make my cut file look proportioned. And this is a piece of cardstock from my stash. And I love the way that looks. So I did glue that down off camera. And now I'm going to add a few sequins just around the page. And then that is going to finish off my layout. I'll do most of these gluing off camera. So if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. And if you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well. I'll leave a link down below to all those participating in the hop, as well as a link to the Traci Reed Designs Poolside collection. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!